Hey guys, it's DinoJack9000 here. Just wanted to say hello. We're going to talk about Super Smash Bros. 4 today. As you might have heard, Super Smash Bros. 4 was announced for the Wii U at the last E3. And it looks like it's going to be coming out in a few years. Now, let's get started with characters and concepts. Let's talk about that first. What do you guys think? Do you think that they're going to bring back the whole Nintendo All-Stars thing like they had with 64 and Melee? Or do you think they're going to keep third-party characters like Sonic and Snake? I kind of hope they do. I didn't really care for Snake. That's mainly because I didn't play the Metal Gear games. But Sonic, he's probably my favorite character. I'd like to see more of his people come into the brawl, or whatever this one's going to be called. So, like, for example, for Mario characters, maybe we could have like the twins, Baby Mario and Baby Luigi. They could perform maybe like the Ice Climbers, you know? How they're like connected, they can't really separate, and they can have some moves that revolve around their hammer, like squishing each other, how they did in the RPG games. That'd be pretty cool to see. Toad maybe? I don't know what moveset he could ever have, but Toad would be an interesting character. Mainly because he's been in almost every single Mario game ever since the beginning. If they had to bring in any other Mario character, it would probably have to be one from to represent the RPGs, you know. I don't know who, maybe Geno, but I think Geno's like owned by someone else, so there's a bunch of confusion. I don't know. Zelda characters, maybe Toon Zelda and Toon Ganondorf. I don't know much about the Zelda universe. The only Zelda games I played are Link to the Past and a little bit of Twilight Princess. I don't really know much about that, so I couldn't give characters. The Metroid series, though, they definitely need more characters. They only have Samus, really. They have Zero Suit Samus, but it's not a full character. I mean, it is, but it's like hidden, you know? I think Zero Suit Samus should become her own character and bring in like a space pirate or something. Because I know people ask for Ridley for Brawl, but Ridley, come on, he's a gigantic purple monster. How could he fit and like be proportionate to the other characters? If he was in the Brawl, they would have to shrink him considerably. So I think they could bring back a space pirate, maybe one of the hunters like Silex or Candon. I don't know. Let's see. Kirby characters, they have Meta Knight, Kirby, and King Dedede as the main ones. If they want to bring any more, I guess Fighter Joe. Fighter Joe would be pretty cool, you know. He could have like the same moveset that, what's it called, like Fighter Kirby did in Kirby Superstar. He could have like the uppercut and stuff, or maybe some of the things he has from the assist trophy. You know, actually, speaking of assist trophies, I think it'd be pretty cool if they turned some of the assist trophies into actual characters. Like maybe for Sonic, they could bring Shadow into the Brawl and have him be an actual character. And then maybe have Tails be an assist trophy and do the exact same thing, like spin his tails and slow down time or use a machine. I don't know. Personally, for Sonic characters, I wish there would be like Knuckles or Metal Sonic. Because Metal Sonic's pretty freaking awesome. I guess maybe Metal Sonic or Amy to be referencing Sonic CD. And since they don't really have that many female characters, they could say Amy's a female character, you know, and Metal Sonic's just badass. Like that. Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. Metal Gear characters? I wouldn't really be able to tell you any Metal Gear characters because I've never really played the games. I mean, I had the first one on the PlayStation 1. I played that when I was little, which I shouldn't have been, but I don't really know anything about the Metal Gear universe. To be honest, I couldn't give you a good answer. I guess that one guy that was the assist trophy, what was he, the Fox guy or whatever? He could be a playable character. I don't know. Alright, for the F-Zero series, we already have Captain Falcon. He's pretty good, but I mean, like, we need to bring someone else in. Maybe Samurai Goro or Black Shadow, or maybe even Blood Falcon. Was it Blood Falcon or Red Falcon? I can't remember. I used to watch the show when I was little. Not that little. I can't remember. I'm just tired this morning. What other characters are there? Oh, Pokemon. Pokemon characters. How could I forget about Pokemon? Pokemon characters. I think what they're going to do is replace Lucario with Zoroark. Because it seems like they have one main Pokemon for each generation that they usually show ahead of time for the Pokemon series, and then they use that one for the Super Smash Bros. Character. Like how they used Lucario when Diamond and Pearl came out, and Mewtwo when Melee was around, you know. Well, and logistically, they should have used someone like from Ruby and Sapphire from Melee, but they used Mewtwo because Mewtwo was much more well known at the time. Actually, I don't even know if Ruby and Sapphire was out at the time. I think it was just up to Gold and Silver. But anyways, they'd probably either bring Zoroark only and replace Lucario, or they would bring back all three, Mewtwo, Lucario, and Zoroark. That's what I think they would do. Now, about the Pokemon trainer. They have Red right now. They have Red. He's got Squirtle, Ivysaur, and Charizard. Maybe they could keep him and add like a female Pokemon trainer. And she could have like the Hoenn Pokemon or something. She could have like Mudkip, Grovyle, and Blaziken. I know a lot of people would like that. Or she could have the Johto Pokemon, which would be pretty cool. Or even the Pokemon from Pokemon Black and White. She could have like a Snivy, Duat, and an Emboar. Or something like that, I don't know. The Pokemon characters would be kind of neat. They could bring back Pichu. I don't really see the point, but I kind of like having Pichu. I don't know. It was just kind of fun to have Pichu. I don't know. It was like neat. Novelty, I guess you could say. So, maybe, well, speaking of like characters they removed, I think they could bring them back, make them less cloney, you know? Like bring back Roy, but make him so that he's not a clone of Marth. Give him his own moveset, I guess. But maybe keep some of the moves, and then definitely keep changing Ganondorf. Like Ganondorf got a lot of changes from Melee to Brawl. Whereas in Melee, he was a clone of Captain Falcon with like one or two moves that were different. Like a Standard A and like something else, I don't remember. But keep changing Ganondorf's moveset, you know, make him so that he's not a clone of Captain Falcon. Maybe give him his own original moveset this time around. And then if you bring back Roy, like I said, change his moveset around. Keep Ike. I liked Ike. I like Ike. Maybe change Lucario a little bit so he's not quite so similar to Mewtwo, like with the whole Shadow Ball thingy, the Aura Sphere thingy. You know, just change him up a little bit, I guess. Not too much, you don't need to. Zoroark can make his, you know, his own original character. What other character? Oh, Dr. Mario. Make Dr. Mario a little less cloney. You know, have some more moves that revolve around a doctor rather than just like a recolored cape. You know, because I think they have a lot of time this time around for making this Smash Bros. And I would also love to see the Smash Balls return. Smash Balls. Those have got to come back. And maybe make some new ones. I don't know. Maybe make Super Sonic a little less game breaking. Make him more like Wario Man and less like Super Sonic. If that makes any sense. You know, making him an enhanced version of Sonic. Like moving around on the ground, jumping up and down. He can fall in pits. That kind of dealio. Mario, enhance Mario's Final Smash, enhance Meta Knight's Final Smash, enhance Kirby's reign for this Final Smash, because there have been a lot of battles where I've been like playing with my friends and I'll have Kirby and he'll use Cook Kirby and it won't do anything. Like my friends will be like right next to Kirby and like it won't do anything. So just kind of fix it because it's a little glitchy, I guess you could say. It doesn't work the way it's supposed to. Fix Donkey Kong's Final Smash. My God, that was terrible. Donkey Kong's never did any damage because everyone could just walk away from it. And even if they did get hit by it, it did like 5 damage. Donkey Kong's was terrible. Ugh. Luigi's was good. Maybe tone it down a bit because I always managed to kill every single person. Maybe give Captain Falcons a little more range. Because like there have been times where I've used Captain Falcons and a character will be on a platform slightly lower than me and I'll think it'll hit them, but no, the Blue Falcon will just fly right over their heads. So that was a little bit annoying. Dr. Mario, if they bring back the Melee characters, I don't know what their Final Smashes would be. Mewtwo's could be like he sends out Dark Balls and just kills everyone. I don't know. That was from the movie. He could use the armor from the movie. That would be pretty badass, to be honest. That could be a really cool boss battle. Like if they have another thing similar to the Subspace Emissary, Mewtwo could be a villain again, and he could have the armor from that Pokemon movie. Or he could just have like a bunch of shadow energy and he'd be a really generic villain guy. But that'd be pretty cool. Bowser's Final Smash, Giga Bowser. I think Giga Bowser should be able to be hurt, personally. Like how he was in Melee. Not so much hurt. Like I think he should be able to be hurt, but he shouldn't have any flinching. If that makes any sense. He should be able to take damage, but he shouldn't flinch. But he should still dish out a considerable amount of damage like he normally does. Ice Climber's Final Smash fixed that. That was terrible. I never hit anyone with that. The iceberg, always formed way too below the screen. I know it's not very good English, but who cares? Link's Final Smash, make it a little less broken, because there have been quite a few times where like I've been above Link and quite a distance away, and he still hit me with his Final Smash, which was a little bit bullshit, if you ask me. I'm personally really excited for this. I think musically wise, they should have, again, a good composer like they did. I don't know anything about music that was in Brawl,